everybody, and welcome to episode 69 of the Let's Play world. Today, I want to expand our road system a little bit. I want to lay out our next skyscraper, and I want to add another build to our village. But first, let me show you what's going on with our maps. So I went ahead and replaced all of the item frames with glowing item frames, so they look nice and consistent. And then I added a row above and below, and then shifted the whole thing down, because this space up here, this is where our zoo is going to be. I also replaced all of the item frames over here with glowing item frames just to keep things consistent. Let's start today off by expanding our road system. So I think what I'm going to do is just run this road all the way over there to the zoo entrance, and maybe fill in a few of these missing roads here. Okay, got some more roads laid out here. Really concerned about how close things are going to be together. For example, up here we've got the village and then these roads. And if you look here, like I wanted there to be a road here, but the spooky house actually goes from this road all the way to this road. So like we can't have a building on that side of the block and this side of the block if they're going to be that big. It's going to be kind of tricky to figure out how to fit things in and make it look right. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to update my maps real quick here. Okay. That is definitely looking more like a grid. That is pretty cool. Like I was saying here with the spooky house, you can see the depth of the spooky house is more than one of these little blocks here. We might have to reevaluate some of this grid here in the transitional point. Over here, it's going to be a whole building per block. But in this middle part, the buildings aren't going to be quite as big. So we'll see what happens. Got a lot of space to expand here now that we're moving the zoo up in this area, so we'll figure it out. The next thing I want to look at is the next skyscraper. And I think the next skyscraper that we're going to build is going to be this one right over here. And I want this one to look like the Aeon Center, which is a big, tall, white building. So what I'm going to do is I want to figure out how tall is this thing? And then the Aeon Center, I don't want it to be quite as tall. So I want to figure out what would be an appropriate height. And then since it's a white building, I want to figure out what would look good as a material. Okay, so up here we are at 202. Down here, we're at 64. 202 minus 64 would be 138. So let's try making the Aeon Center 90 blocks tall and see what it looks like. I actually feel like that's a pretty good height, considering it's going to be that width from there to there, so that would go up like that. I think that'd look pretty cool. I thought about using diorite, because diorite is officially a white block, but the quartz looks so much better. So the way I'm going to do this is kind of like pillar, and then some glass, pillar, glass, pillar, glass, all the way around. So I'm going to need a ton of quartz. Yep, I think that is the right height. There's going to be a building right next to the Willis Tower, right behind the Aeon Center, that's going to be right in between these two as far as height. And so that'll sit really, really nice when all three of the buildings are in. So the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to add another build to our village. And we're going to do one that's been up on the wall for a little bit. We're going to build a motel. So we're going to do something in this space here, and I did a lot of research looking at pictures of motels online, and what I want to do is one of those like icky, tacky roadside motels, so that's what I'm going to go with. I did not know that it was possible to make something so wonderful and so ugly. This is the best ever. I went with pink and orange because it just has that tacky, icky look about it. It's got 6 rooms on 2 levels. I have kind of like a, I don't know if it's a driveway, but a little entryway here. And then we've got the rooms. There's some stairs over on the side here that'll get us up to the next level. And then our office is over here. The rooms are really nice, really accommodating. See, on the lower floor, they've got art. Oops, I'm not sure what happened there. They've got some artwork and that sort of thing, which is really nice. Upstairs, the rooms are a little bit smaller. Ooh, yeah. And then you've got item frames. Very nice. Office over here. Got our desk when we walk in. Very cool. And then we got the back room. And no skeezy hotel would be complete without a creepy way into the room over here. So that's nice. But yeah, I absolutely love this. This just turned out so good. We're going to take motel off the wall of tasks. And thank you, Kyle Sessions, for that awesome suggestion. And that is where we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.